Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. To the new and to the old subscribers, how have you guys been? So yes, I'm just gonna post this video tonight because MTN, okay, I have YouTube subscription of over 12 gig and it's going to expire soon. So this is a highly requested video. Everyone have been asking me what am I using, and I said a fruity lotion. So I will leave in the description box like the base cream. I actually posted that base cream today. So let's get right into this video. So basically I'm going to use just two fruits, which is pawpaw and carrot. Carrot contains carotene, which lightens the skin, and papaya contains a high amount of vitamin C, which is why I'm using this too. You can also add tomatoes or any berry. The reason I'm not adding tomatoes is because tomatoes tend to dry out the skin. Even if you're using it for marks and all those things, you will notice that it tends to dry out the skin. Let's take for instance a bone lotion. Yes, it's a very good lotion, but it's kind of dry, it's not moisturizing at all. So as you can see in this video, I'm slicing my pawpaw. You can use any quantity of pawpaw or papaya. You can use any quantity, but we just need few spoons. Okay, so you slice them in bits to be able to grind them, and then the next thing I'm going to be slicing is my carrot. In this video I'm going to be using one whole carrot. So you just slice it. You can see in the video that I'm slicing it really thin, because you want to make it to be able to blend or grind very well. So you grind it, and then you go and you blend it, blend it into a very smooth paste. Add your distilled water. I'll leave the distilled water recipe in my description box as well. I did it some time ago, so you guys can check it out. But if you don't want that, you can as well buy your own. You can buy distilled water. They sell it, I think a liter is 1,000 naira or 1,002. So yeah, you can either do that or you make your own. So I added my carrots to my papaya, and then I'm going to blend it into a fine smooth paste. Yes, so next phase, I'm going to be bringing out my this is the base cream I made earlier today. You can see it. I told you guys I did not add water. If you've not seen that video, please just go down and see the video before this one, although I'm still going to leave the link in the description box on how I made this base cream. So it's looking like will I call it crumbs. So it's looking like crumbs. So I'm going to make, let's say you're making 500 ml of your lotion. This one is way more than 500 ml actually. Yeah, so I actually used this is a 500 ml of, it's a 500 or 700 ml, I can't remember, of water. So I had to boil my water and make it really hot, and I'm going to turn it in my base cream that I made. So when you turn it inside, it's going to melt. It's going to melt at once, and you start mixing because you don't want any lumps. So you start mixing. Guys, this is not easy, so the best way is if you have your mixer or a blender. This mixer I'm using is not working for me, but I tried to make it work. So you're going to stir, Immediately you turn the water, you're going to stir. I know you get some of you will say, oh, it's liquidy. Yes, it's going to be liquidy because it's still hot. By the time it's coming down, or the temperature is reducing, it's going to thicken. So at this point you can add your powders. I decided not to add my powders now because I wanted to control, or I want to control the the thickness of it, because it will be too thick. I want to add more water to it. And guys, I couldn't film where I was adding the powders because there was no more space on my phone. There's a video I was actually recording today too, and I cannot lose that video. So yeah, this is my puree. After doing that, you have to strain it. I actually strained mine twice. The first time I strained it, and then I turned the liquid into another container, and then I strained it again to get it really smooth, and just to get the juice out of it. So while my base cream is still a little bit hot, I added my puree. So if you're using 500 ml, you're going to add 2 tablespoons of your juice. Don't pack everything inside though, you just need a little bit. So 2 tablespoons is enough for 500 ml. Yeah, the rest I actually did more because of soap. I'm actually going to do a soap video, and I'm going to use it tomorrow. So for the powders, I used Kojic dip. I used 2 tablespoons of Kojic dip. I used alpha arbutin, 2 tablespoons, and then so 2 tablespoons of Kojic dip, 2 tablespoons of alpha arbutin, and I added glutation oil, the full bottle of glutation oil. That's what I added in my cream. But for those that want to go extra mile, you can use giga white powder. You can use extra whitening oil. Even when this cream is thick, if you want, normally to make your base cream very active, you need to add either Nature Secrets. These days people add Lapijanis oil, so you can add Lapijanis oil, 1 whole bottle or half bottle, depending on how much your base cream is. So you can, to me, I would say add the Lapijanis, add the cover of the bottle. Just turn it inside to make your to activate everything you're going to use and make your cream more active. So that's what I added. My Kojic dip, my arbutin powder, and then 1 glutathione serum. So I added everything in. Before I even added that one, I added my preservative. Add a teaspoon of the preservative. I used Gemma Plus, so that's why I added a teaspoon of preservative to it. Guys, I'm so sorry that I couldn't film the rest part. My phone storage is so full, and the other video I cannot just afford to lose the footage. It's going to be like a waste. As you can see, as it's getting cold or cool, it's getting thicker. When you're adding your preservative, don't add your preservative when it's extremely hot. Wait for it to cool down a bit, to be warm, before you add your preservative, and then you mix. So you mix, and then that was when I added my powders. But before I added my powders again, before I even added my preservative, I actually added more water because it was so thick. You can see how creamy, how beautiful it looks. But yes, I added another cup like the cup I used, I added another one, that cup of water to it, and it wasn't liquidy. It was still, when it cooled down, it was still a bit thick. So that's what you're going to use. Basically, this is the video. Wear your gloves. Don't mind me that I'm not always wearing gloves. Like, see how thick it is, guys. Look how beautiful this thing looks like, and it's very nourishing to the skin. You can add any, lightening oil of your choice. You can add Halfcast oil. Yeah, there are so many great oils for skin that you can add. So many great serum. Don't forget to use your sunscreen during the day. Okay, so I did not want it to go all white. If not, I would have added different oils, but this to me is perfect. That glutation does not really it's not that cashy, so that's why I like using that glutation. But you can use any other serum. You can even add like 3 to 4 serums, different serums that are good for skin in this lotion to